I'm Tim Dowd, and you are here on the Review Zoo. I am sitting here today with Mike Malve, member of the board of directors for the Hero Project. How's it going, Mike?
Doing great, and great to meet you, and thank you for spending some time with the Hero Initiative today.
Great. Now, for those who don't know, what is the Hero Initiative?
Well, the Hero Initiative is a nonprofit organization that was formed about 8 years ago, and what we do is we're sort of a security blanket for comic book creators in need. So it's not a retirement fund, it's not a medical thing, but what it is we help out any way we can. It might be just to pay somebody's rent for 1 month to help them get back on their feet. So it's for comic book creators in need. And you know, we always talk about like the guys who created Superman, who died penniless and poor. And it happens so many times because these guys are all freelance, and they built this industry with the creations and the work they did. And then usually what happens after 20 years of working in the industry, a lot of guys don't get work. It's changed a lot now with the independent craze where people are creating their own projects. But when you think guys who worked in the 60s and 70s, or even before then when they worked for Marvel or DC, there wasn't anything else to fall back on when they weren't getting work. So, you know, they don't have the money built up to pay for their medical needs, pay their mortgages, or whatever they might need. And we're there to help them. And that's what we do, and we've been doing that for 8 years, and really happy to be part of this organization.
Great. And just to give kind of a personal face, if you will, to kind of what you do, can you talk about some of the specific things that the Hero Fund, the Hero Initiative, the Hero Fund, the Hero Initiative has funded, has taken care of?
Well, you know, we don't like to really go into the specifics. If you ever go onto our website, we do have stories from different creators that you can actually read up on of what we've done. And every year, 1 or 2 people will come out and say, hey, Hero did this for us. We like to keep it sort of under the radar a little bit because everybody has pride and nobody wants to say, hey, you know, I couldn't afford to pay my medical bills. But just this past year, Peter David was pretty vocal about it. You know, he had some issues, health issues, and went into the hospital and, you know, basically had a stroke. And, you know, he had medical insurance, but he couldn't afford to pay all of it. Even with the medical insurance, he still was liable for a lot of money. So we came in right away that week when we heard what had happened, and we asked him what he needed help with. We talked to his wife. Peter really couldn't talk for a while. He lost the capacity of speech for a little bit. And we worked with her, and we were able to help them with medical bills and just make sure the transition. Sometimes it's not even paying the bills. Sometimes it's just Jim or one of our other members of the board getting on the phone with the hospital, insurance companies. That wasn't me. You weren't beeping me out, were you?
We're censoring your foul mouth.
So it's any way we can do, you know, if it's legal with our lawyers, medical with our doctors that we have that work with the Hero Initiative, of helping them with just questions, walking them through the process of what they need to do. If they need funding, money, we're there as well. So I mean, you know, it's a cool organization. Every year we have so much great stuff going on to raise money, and that's what I love doing more than anything, is coming up with cool ideas that's going to help the Hero Initiative raise money and awareness of who we are.
And that sounds like an excellent segue into how are we making money this year?
Well, we're premiering here at the New York Comic Con the Walking Dead 100 project. And every year, for the last 8 years, we've done 100 books, which are a celebration of a title. The very first one we did was Spider-Man, for Spider-Man 100. And we did that in conjunction with Marvel Comics. And Marvel printed up 100 blank covers of a book. And it was the first to do this, and so we get the actual book. It wasn't just the cover art. We get a blank book of that comic book that are only 100 are made, and then we send them around to different comic creators who want to help the Hero Initiative. So they'll come and create a brand new cover for us, and then we auction off that piece of artwork, the actual comic itself, as an original one-of-a-kind piece of art. And the first year with the Spider-Man one, you know, I actually got Todd McFarlane to do a piece, and he hadn't done Spider-Man in over a decade. And he did this great Spider-Man piece, you know, that raised over like $10,000 at that time, are probably the best we've ever done on one of these pieces. And generally, you know, these pieces can range anywhere from $500 to a couple $1,000s for these pieces of art. We saw how many people requested, like, wow, you should really make a book putting all of them together. So later that year, we did the first of our books for Spider-Man. We took all 100 covers and put them out there for people to buy that way. So again, another way to support the Hero Initiative. Maybe you can't afford $500 for an original comic book piece of art, but you can afford $12 or $20, $25 for a hardcover, and then you can go around and get them signed by all the different comic creators. I mean, I don't know if you could see some of the artwork for the Walking Dead project here. I mean, just look at that piece. It's just the detail. This is one of my favorite pieces right there. Daniel Campos. Agnes. I love Agnes Grabowski. I don't know if you can see that one. She's actually here at the show down in the Artist Alley. A lot of these people are at the Artist Alley and are always taking donations for the Hero Initiative. So this year, we did in celebration of the 10th anniversary of Walking Dead, we started working with Skybound and Robert Kirkman and his people to do something. And they said, we really want to support the Hero Initiative. What can we do? And we came up with a 100 project for them. And it's the first time we've done a non-Marvel DC of this book. Well, we did Archie a few years back as well. And all year long, we were doing the auctions. We had art gallery showings of the pieces of artwork. I remember at one of them, Charlie Adler's original piece that actually went for over $12,000 for that one comic book. And Charlie's like, I can't believe it. It's like it was crazy. And all year long, all these pieces were going up on eBay auctions. We would do like 6 a week, and for like a 3-month period, and auctioned off all the original pieces. Now here at New York Comic Con, we brought Charlie out from London. He's here signing at our booth all weekend. And we have the books here, premiering the books here at this show. So we're really proud. We're really happy it's here. It's something I love, just opening it up and showing people, and then saying, "Oh, Ryan Cody, he's over in our Sally. He's a good friend of mine. Go say hi to Ryan Cody." Just Kevin Eastman. Oh, look at the detail he did on that piece. And again, if you see the originals, it's just so detailed, and some of these guys go crazy with colors and just make them really unique. And we actually did a live charity auction where Todd Nuck did this piece live at the LA show. He drew this during the party, and we auctioned this live at the show. At that party, and it was crazy. The bidding for this ended up going for like $4,000 or $5,000. It was, and the governor. And I actually suggested it because I looked at the 100 covers. There was not one of the governor in it. And I said, come on, somebody's got to do the governor. Little floaty heads Todd put in there like the tanks. So it just, as you can tell by my enthusiasm, it's always fun to just talk about the Hero Initiative because we always have something fun going on.
Do you have numbers on about how much you guys were able to raise last year, or possibly like?
I don't know if I'm able to give that out. That's sort of something. I mean, we're a nonprofit. It's easy to look that stuff up. But it's not a number we just toss around freely. But again, money comes in, but it goes out just as quick because there's a lot of people that need help.
Great. And for a lot of people watching this, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to be here at Comic-Con, being that if they're watching this, we're in the distant past. So if someone would like to maybe order for one of your Project 100 books, you seem to have all some of the past compilations, not all of them. Is there a place online they can buy them?
I recommend going to our website, heroinitiative.org. It keep you up to date on everything we have going on, where we're appearing across the country, because we do a lot of conventions. We also have our own eBay store, for Hero Initiative, on eBay. But if you wanted to go to a mail-order site, Graham Crackers, they're one of the largest mail-order comic book services in the country. They have the complete catalog of all our Hero product, including T-shirts and lithographs and other things that we've done over the years. So it's pretty cool. If you want to support the Hero Initiative, you can do it several ways. You can come out to a convention and meet us. You can go to our website, and there's ways to be a member, and you donate to be a member every year, and you get for our membership drives we do. Or you can buy our product, and buying our product puts money into the comic creators' hands. So, anything you guys can do, we're always looking for more support.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your time. This is Mike Malve. This is Project 100 Project, brought to you by the Hero Initiative. Check it out.
100 names.
100 names. All of them. See how many names are there.
Come and buy it. Thank you.